Hello. Today I am speaking from the park in Philadelphia. It's a beautiful day, I'm sure you can tell. It's chilly, but it feels alive, and that's why I'm here, because today I want to speak a little bit about life, about how to live. This is the topic of my current program. It's called Embracing the Gift of Spiritual Abundance. Life is abundant, and we, in our deepest spiritual realizations, we experience the abundance of life, and we want to be a reflection of that abundance. Now, what I've been speaking about in that course that I want to share with you today is that the whole idea, the whole point of spiritual life, as far as I can tell, is for us to become a more open channel for the divine essence of existence. You see, existence, reality, the universe, is a living being. It's an intelligent, wise, caring, loving beingness. And we are that. That life force energy, that ultimate goodness, is what animates our life also. And yet, of course, as it comes from its original source through us into this world, it goes through many layers in which it's filtered and distorted in different ways. And so how it emerges as our life might sometimes be quite different than what we experience in our deep spiritual revelations. And so this course, Embracing the Gift of Spiritual Abundance, is all about how it is that we can open ourselves from the bottom to the top so that our life becomes a deeper and fuller and clearer reflection of what it is that we experience in our most profound moments. So that means at the most primary level, our relationship to life itself, our relationship to existence, needs to be one that is open, that it says yes to life, that embraces being here, not something that's more constricted, more constrained, that's maybe anxious, uncertain about being alive. And of course, in our culture, most of us have acquired a certain amount of uncertainty. It only makes sense that we did. But there is another possibility, and that's what I think the spiritual life is about. So we start by opening at that very fundamental level of our being, at that, what I call the point of first contact. And then we see that openness at the point of first contact, it changes our patterns of thought and feeling. It creates patterns of thought and feeling that tend to support that openness. See, unfortunately, we have all tended to acquire habits of thought and feeling which are mistrustful, which are guarded, defended. And those thoughts and feelings will tend to reinforce our belief that life is not trustworthy. We'll think, well, I wouldn't be thinking this way if life were trustworthy, so life must not be trustworthy. But as we change how we think and feel, as we start to look at things from a more open and abundant point of view, that reinforces the fact that life itself is abundant and open. And those thoughts and feelings, they literally become the lens through which our perception of reality is created. So as they change, our perception of the world changes. And then, as we engage in a new world, we have the opportunity to speak to ourselves in the form of self-talk, but also to other people, and to engage people, to bring them into a conversation about the deepest realizations of the way things are, that we've had, that they've had, that we share. And by creating that kind of atmosphere of open conversation, that becomes sort of the ocean that we live in. It has a buoyancy to it. It tends to hold us in a higher realization, in a higher frequency. And then finally, we make choices about how to live. And what I was sharing today in our program is that as we open from the point of first contact, through our patterns of thought and feeling, through our perceptions, through our speech, we will receive gifts of grace that come in the form of brilliant moments of clarity. And we've all experienced these. These are moments where, for some reason, sometimes out of the blue, suddenly everything gets clear. We see ourselves and the world and our future so clearly. It's like in the normal murkiness of life, there's a lightning flash, and suddenly the path of our destiny opens up for us. And then we have the opportunity to make choices to follow the path that opened. And this is crucial. If we choose to follow that path, more moments of brilliant clarity will come. That's how the divine rewards faith. If I take the risk of stepping into the last realization, a new realization will follow. If I don't step into it, if I shy away from it, realization will come less and less until it's not coming at all. The divine rewards us for following through, for manifesting her beingness in the world. When she sees that someone is doing that, well, that she finds worth rewarding with more moments of brilliant clarity. So that's everything I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much, as always, for being with me. I hope where you are, you're experiencing a day as glorious and beautiful as this. And if you are not, there will be one soon, I'm sure. Thank you again.